Hello, hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. So we're going to be doing this holiday quest here, which is Little Lady's Day. Figure we'd do that before we continue on with the main story. I got my coat glamored on. I finally figured out how to do that. Alright, so there's some kind of fate going on. It's Peacock. What do we have to do for this? Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince have taken the stage. Speak with the royal handmaiden to get dressed and join the show. The handmaiden. I haven't even started the quest yet. What can I do for you? What's this? Ballroom etiquette and proper praise. Cheer rhythm red. Improper praise, cheer light yellow. Get a cheer rhythm. And cheer light. Alright. Royal Seneschal has need of an inquisitive adventurer. Why, if it isn't Bella, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Little Lady's Day festivities. Have you partaken in this year's concerts yet, my friend? The Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince are, as ever, our shining stars on stage, and they have been practicing oh so diligently for this event. My, how marvelous. What seasonal sensations. The Songbirds and Seneschal Prince's performances have propelled their popularity to a fever pitch. Their economic exploits have defied every expert's expectations. As they balance billions of gil gains, the masses cannot help but contemplate. Why do folks flock to them? What forces drive this formidable fount of funds to flow? What alliteration! Forgive me, my ruckus rambling. I am Daryl Tharrell, renowned reporter for the Mithril Eye. I'm going to gather information on these prominent performers and pen a piece for our next publication. I could scarcely ask for a more perfect opportunity for promotion. Where the Mithril Eye goes, fame and prestige are bound to follow. The Songbirds and Seneschal Prince will be thrilled to hear of this. A thousand thanks. Then, without further fanfare, I shall solicit the citizens of the city-state for their feedback. Though now that I think on it, my tendency to focus on the financials might poison the piece's perspective, so to speak. An objective observer would be ideal. Like, say, a passing adventurer? Why yes, your impartial input would be naught but a benefit. Permit me to brief you on our performers then. The knowledge will doubtless prove a useful reference for your upcoming report. Cute. I shall begin with the Songbirds, the pride and joy of Little Lady's Day. Our talented trio consists of Ulala, dressed in crimson, then we have Narumi, clad in yellow, and, of course, Makaraka, donning blue. They have come far from their humble beginnings, and their tireless efforts have recently borne fruit. Of late, their concerts have taken the realm by storm, winning countless new fans across the Eorzea. I remember this one. He is cute, the K-pop idol. It would be remiss of me not to mention Peacock, our dashing Seneschal Prince in violet. He is the newest addition to our lineup, and a rising star in his own right. He stole many a heart last Little Lady's Day. They inspire one another, as well as their crowds, in equal measure. Their musical prowess is as a fresh spring breeze, breathing new life into the celebration as we know it. This year, we shall be outfitting concert attendees with a unique line of themed apparel and illuminations for the occasion, complete with matching colors for each member of our merry band. So you appeal to all audiences, allowing spectators to support their favorite singer, a sound strategy. Meanwhile, your prize performers pinpoint their most passionate fans in the process, making for a more memorable experience. With that, I believe I have enough to embark on our excursion. When you are set to search the city for some tried and true testimonials, simply say the word. It's a cute holiday. Now, I talk to the Royal Seneschal. May your collaboration with Daryl Tharrell be a rousing success. I shall continue with my work here, but I eagerly await the finished product. Let the collaboration commence. To begin, I suggest we search away from the stage so as not to startle any spectators. Perhaps we might pursue possible leads near the perimeter of the Gate of Nald. We need but seek out and speak to those in Songbird and Seneschal shirts, shall we? Okay. We gather information at the Gate of Nald while accompanied by Daryl Tharrell. Okay, where are we going? Over here. Let's get out. Hi, Taya. I see you. Taking part in the festivities. Oh, this is cute. Look at their shirts. That's adorable. Keen to learn about our favorite songbird, you say? Well, we here are the Ulala faithful. Gods, where do I even begin? Her presence on stage is second to none, and her warm smile can melt even the coldest hearts. She may be small, but the power in her voice more than makes up for it. And that's to say nothing of her passion for her fans and the music. It's why she dons such fiery red hues. I speak for us all when I say we'd do most anything for her if she asked with that winsome little smile of hers. So your small yet esteemed singer's stunning stagecraft stirs your sentiments, you say. Duly noted. I suppose I could sympathize. God, he loves his alliteration. I don't know, is this a guy or a girl? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Long as Ulala keeps singing, and even if she doesn't, we'll never stop cheering for her. And with these brilliant red illuminations to match her fiery spirit, I'm sure she'll always feel our hearts reaching out to her. Got the blue ones. Cute. You're interviewing folks for a piece on the songbirds and the Seneschal Prince. Oh, I'd love to participate. I'm a Masha fan, through and through. She has the most amazing voice, and there's something about the way she dances that really speaks to me. You can tell she puts pride into every facet of her performances, and it never fails to take my breath away. In fact, her dedication inspires me to be more mindful in my day-to-day living. Even with something as simple as descending the stairs, I'll often find myself thinking, I must be careful, Masha needs me. Speaking of dedication, I hear Masha's come up with one of the limited-time dishes being served at the quicksand. We have to sample it for ourselves. So Masha's perseverance provides a particular sense of purpose past performances, extending into the everyday. Fascinating, all of it. With that, I assume we've accounted for all the aficionados in the area. However, if that Masha fan tells it true, those seasonal songbird snacks are bound to bring multitudes of Mistress Mimodi's establishment. Come, let us continue our queries at the quicksand. Masha's constantly striving to be a better songbird, but she's already the definition of perfection, if you'd ask me. It's not surprising, I like the pink tops. Into the quicksand we go. Here's one. The yellow one, amiable Narumi. Ah, you're reporting for the Mithril Eye, are you? Well, as you've doubtless ascertained, I am one of Narumi's fans. Though she may be the most demure of the three songbirds, she harbors a quiet strength and endless compassion that we cannot help but cherish. She approaches her art so delicately, so exquisitely, that it feels as though she is speaking to all her fans as individuals. It compels us to support her in her every endeavor, as she might always know happiness in the spotlight. So, Narumi employs a subtle yet sincere approach, imagining such a saintly smile on stage. Why, I can certainly see the appeal. If my single voice can encourage Narumi to press on as a singer, even in the slightest, then there would be no greater joy. Her songs grant me courage, and I wish to give back to her in any way I can. I like his style. Pining Peacock fan? Asking about the stars of Little Ladies this day. Well, you've come to the right place. Most folk are head over heels for the songbirds, but I've only got eyes for Peacock. His debut last Little Ladies this day really won me over. As Seneschal Prince, he takes it upon himself to treat his fans like royalty. He's incredibly handsome, of course, but his honeyed words and that sweet little smirk are the highlights of his every show. Would that he could be my prince every day. Oh, and when you shine his violet illumination in the crowd, he does notice, even if you're in the very, very back row. Last Little Ladies this day, he winked in my general direction, and, well, even if he didn't actually wink at me, I'd like to believe it was so. The mere thought of Peacock's past productions is enough to make most fans swoon, a true testament to his talent. And if the rumors are true, he strives to serve all his fans, be they lads or little ladies, which means there's a hope yet that I too can be a princess under his sovereign smile. Oh, it is lady. As assumed, our performers possess a fiery fan base. With this wealth of wisdom, I am well prepared to write. But one thing struck me as strange. While we were wandering, I espied an elegant young lady surveying the songbirds and seneschals stage from afar. I am interested in interviewing her as well, if she is so inclined. Shall we sally forward to see what she says? By the by, did you know that Peacock devised this meal especially for the seasonal menu here? Beneath the bold flavors, there's a hint of something delicately sweet, just like him. Ah. Can I, talk to you? I can't. Talk? What specifically about these singing celebrities encourages fervent fans to fly to them? Duty demands I discover the truth. Lady Alditha suffers from a frail constitution. Should the worst come to pass, 'tis my solemn duty to remain at her side. Like her dress. Greetings to you both. I don't believe we met. I am Alditha Thorn. Is there aught I can assist you with? Such serendipity, a sign of the honored House Thorn. I had heard that your house had contributed a substantial sum in support of these festivities. Come to celebrate and see the show, I gather? Indeed. On behalf of House Thorn, and out of my own curiosity, I wish to behold the annual concert with my own eyes. 'Tis heartening to know the annual performances have blossomed into such a passionate showcase of song and dance. Would that I could join the audience and show my own support. Though you are hale enough to travel this day, I must advise against it, my lady. We cannot risk worsening your condition. Alas, it is as Rodolphe says. I've not the strength to sway to the rhythm and jump about as I please. But from this vantage point, I can at least gaze upon the stage and the audience from afar, a rather enlightening experience all told. Even from this distance, it is easy to tell how much the performance means to all of them, how joyful they all are. I dare say their energy is contagious. Delight and devotion take many forms. If these crowds can find happiness by supporting their beloved singers, if we can garner their interest in this holiday, but even for a fleeting moment, then I could ask for little else. A poignant point you make, my lady, and it's as you've ascertained. All who answered our inquiries delighted in describing their preferred performers, each selecting to celebrate in their own way. There is no correct answer as to how to celebrate this season, for only together could they make Little Lace's Day the fine festival it has become. Such is likely a significant source of its singer's success. I must thank you thoroughly for your thoughtful theories. It shall serve as a fine addition to my article. They are merely fleeting thoughts I had as I enjoyed the performances, but I am pleased they could be of use. I wish you both a delightful Little Lace's Day. What else do you say? I was unaware that the two of you were gathering information for an article, of all things, though perhaps it is better that I had not known. I would have been too nervous to speak my mind. I owe you one for your committed cooperation. Indeed, I've amassed all manner of ardent accounts from the fans. Some show support by cheering in cacophonous cries up to the stage, while others watch wistfully from a ways off or make merry by feasting on festive foods. As the performance's popularity proliferates, so too do prospective methods to please their fans. Merriment made for one's pastimes is a mysterious, marvelous matter. For our favorite fads, we often find ourselves opening our wallets without so much as a second thought. Even I am no stranger to that. But I digress. It's time we saw these songbirds and seneschal prince for ourselves, to fully fathom what all the fuss is about, provided we have permission from the royal seneschal. I just want to see the tree in the daytime. I love the sakura trees. Which one did you choose? You chose the blue one? Now that we know what makes these singers so special, 'tis time we took part in the main event. Welcome back. How fare the interviews? They went well, wonderfully well in fact. As our last task, we wish to watch one of the performances, if we are welcome to do so. By all means, I would love nothing more than to read of your impressions when all is properly published. For a more objective observation, I'd like to spectate the show from afar. Might I ask you to take to the crowds? Of course. Excellent. Enjoy the event, and we will reconvene once the stage has settled. The handmaiden here will furnish you with a set of songbird-themed attire and a portable illumination. Once you've obtained what you require, you need only wait for an opportune moment to join the crowd. During this event, the Fate live from Ul'dah will appear on the steps of Nald. In order to participate in the Fate, you must first speak with the Royal Handmaiden at the Ruby Road Exchange and prepare yourself to join the Songbirds' and Seneschal Prince's crowd of fans. The status effect granted to you by the Royal Handmaiden can be removed at any time by leaving the area or using the special action Curtain Call. Upon joining the Fate, you will be given 4 special actions. Each action uses a different colored set of illuminated rods to cheer for the Songbirds or the Seneschal Prince. Bear in mind, each performer is especially receptive to fans who cheer using their signature color. Let's ask about the performance first. How can I show my support? When the Songbirds and Seneschal Prince are ready to take the stage, speak with me and I will ready your garments. And be certain to keep your illuminations at the ready. Our performers are always overjoyed to see fans cheer for them using their signature colors. With your help, this will be a performance none shall soon forget. What are the certificates of collaboration? As way of thanks to those who come to join in our merrymaking, we are handing out certificates of collaboration. Speak with the royal servant and you can exchange them for a number of wondrous goods. If you lack the requisite number of certificates, I would encourage you to attend another performance to receive more. What can you tell me about the show? The Songbirds and Sensual Prince will be performing several times throughout the day, adhering to a strict schedule, so be certain not to be late. Your celebratory garments and illuminations are presently in our keeping, but when you have need of them, come and speak with me. I will be more than happy to retrieve them for you. As you have 4 sets of garments to choose from, however, I will need to know which you wish to wear to the performance. And be certain to keep your illuminations at the ready. Our performers are always overjoyed to see fans cheer for them using their signature colors. Okay. Attend the performance. Very well. I will ready your garments at once. Have you decided which color you wish to wear? I'm gonna go with violet first. Fan of Peacock, I see. Then I shall prepare your violet assembly. Here are your clothes and illuminations. I do hope you enjoy the performance. Please note that you will be unable to proceed with certain quests while the face in the crowd status is active. The status effect granted to you by the Royal Handmaiden can be removed at any time by using the special action curtain call. Should you accidentally remove this effect, speak with the Royal Handmaiden once more to rejoin the fans. Yay! There you go. We'll cheer together. Yay! So happy. I wonder how long we have to wait for. Like how long between performances. Let me take a look at my shirt. He's cute. He's cute. I could never go to a concert. Shouldn't be much longer? Okay. It's a cute stage. Yeah, I was like just like floored with last year's and the K-pop thing. It's like I'm a K-pop fan and fans can definitely go crazy. I'm not that kind of fan. So I'm just a fan. But hey, everyone has their fun. What was this? Cheer Rhythm Red. Now you gotta do the 4. Just 1 yellow, mostly blue. Which one was the blue? I forgot her name. Masha? Something like that. She was the Mikote one. She the most popular one. The other choice would have been the pink one. But I gotta admit, I was more into the boy bands. Not so much into the female K-pop. Might be Nasha's sister, but might just be the same last name. Ah. Just looking at everyone. I think they need to wait. Come dear. Cute. Where's my fat cat? Oh, there's fat cat. Cute. Just gotta wait patiently for the show. Just checking yourself out. Love the fashion. I'm just looking at the pants. It's got like pockets. Pocket pants. Yay! Yay! Yeah! Just more cheer. I can't use it? Why can't I use it? I'm confused. Why can't I use it? I'm so confused. I'm hitting. It's not allowing me to. Alright, I don't know what's to have to select the one singing. Oh, okay. I see. Thank you. Yay! Cute. Go! Cute. Woohoo! I can't, it's too cute. Yay! Well done! Great job. You have my thanks for your participation, adventurer. Your fervor out in the crowds did not go unnoticed. My, what a marvelous, masterful performance. Even from a distance, I could not help but offer a round of ardent applause. The fans' passion burned with brilliance that was all but blinding, matched only by the fiery fervor of the performers. I see now why so many are drawn to such shows. Now it's time I inquired about your immersive involvement. How did it feel to savor the sights and sounds of such a spectacle? Empathize with the fans' undying passions. Excellent, excellent. Thank you for the thoughts. I shall account for your attendance in my article. With this, I should be able to pen the perfect piece, but I dare not delay. Little Lace's day is only so long after all. I give you my gratitude, adventurer. You have earned your rightful reward. I must take my leave, but may the fates see fit for us to meet again. It was a pleasure to see you enjoying the show. Do not hesitate to join in again if you feel so inclined. We've plenty of performances scheduled. I offer you my gratitude for aiding Daryl Tharl and wish you a wonderful little Lace's day. Certificates of collaboration may be traded to the Royal Servant at the Ruby Road Exchange for gear and items. You may also exchange them for unique emotes that vary from the quest reward. Participate in the performances and collect as many as you can before the festivities conclude. Good. Is it the Royal Servant? Is this where you get stuff from? Good day to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Lace's day? I am at your service. No. Who do I go talk to? Songbird's fanatic. Ah, the songbirds soar again. Not that they ever stop soaring, mind you. With Essential Prince by their side, they're an unstoppable force of nature. They're bound to reach heretofore unseen levels of notoriety. Just you wait. Royal Servant. Ah, here we go. Ah, okay. Well, I got 4. Well, I want the oversized peacock exchange. Trade. And then I will also get this one. There's no bottoms, right? No. They just give you the tops. I'll exchange these 2. Cute. Thank you. It might be took me a while to notice. Oops, wrong one. It's some cute stuff. It's like just the beams of energy. They're energy harvesting. This is what they do. So it seems like you only get 4 at a time. Alright, so let's just get these then. The Cheer Bright. And this one here, green. And I think I have enough. Yes, let's get the orchestra, the music here. Let's head on to the main quest then. We'll go back to Kurthus. Go back to Ishgard. I did notice some side quests opened up. I think I'll head and unlock the main quest first. So let's head over to Last Vigil. I'm ready to face the cold now. Welcome, Mr. Stardust. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Alright, we're gonna unlock Artrial. What else is here? Over the wall, Lord Artrial is less than eager to brief you on his mission. Let us begin anew, Mr. Stardust. I am Sir Artrial de Forton, eldest son of Count Edmond de Forton. You will forgive my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Harshvan has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. We will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandaren de Zimal. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. Alright. I will not be unlocking this one until after we get this first leg of the quest done. But before I meet him there, I will unlock any side quest I see. Which was over here. Dinner for 4. Torsiferus seeks assistance with a rather delicate issue. Excuse me, adventurer. I would ask a favor of you on behalf of House Forton. My lord is hosting a banquet and requests attendance from the other high houses. Take these invitations and see they are delivered at once. Of course, you will likely not be granted an audience with the lords and ladies of the high houses. Leaving these with the guards will do, but they must be delivered. Do not let the guards intimidate you. If they will not permit you entry, leave the invitations with them. Our two fat cats are having a face-off. Who's the roly-poly one? Who's more of them? It's cute. What business have you with House Helenar? Formal invitation. A sealed envelope containing an official invitation to a banquet hosted by House Forton. An invitation to dine with House Forton. My lord would be honored to attend. But I'm afraid he is quite busy at present. What with the breach of Ishgard's defenses and rising heretic activity. Can't rightly say he's too busy, though. That's for him to decide. You have me word this invitation will be delivered. I'll deliver this invitation personally. You have me word. Alright. I think one of the other houses was down this way. Oh no, maybe not. It's not over here. Oh, I see the other mini-map. Okay. Need to go this way. I guess I'll just walk around. Wander around and see if there's any other side quests in the area. Taking the sights once more. This is the residence of House Dismal. If you have no business here, I must ask you to leave. Formal invitation. A banquet hosted by House Vuitton? I see. Oh, it's nothing. It's just, my lord has been tied up with the restoration of Falcon's Nest. I imagine making time to attend will be difficult. Nevertheless, I will see to it he receives the invitation. My lord is a busy man, but you can be sure he will have his invitation. Let's see. Where else here? Okay, so now it's over this way. Where's this one? Alright, let's... Oh, I can't. I can't go there. Not yet. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, let me finish this one. Looked like there was a side quest over here too. Oh, over here. What business brings you to House Durandare? Speak up. A dinner with House Vuitton. And whose favor do they aim to gain this time? Not that it concerns you, but House Durandare and Vuitton don't exactly see eye to eye. Little wonder they would ask you to deliver this missive. But far be it from me to exacerbate matters. The invitation will be delivered. What my lord does with it is not my concern. The invitation will be delivered in due time. Now please stop loitering about the manor. Fine. Ah, and so you have returned. I hope you were not met with too much hostility. The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who once fought alongside Haldrath, the first Azura Dragoon. Their ancestors were the founders of Ishgard, and it is from their bloodlines the Archbishop is chosen. There is no force greater than their combined strength when pitted against the Horde. When vying for power here in Ishgard, however, they are like corals fighting for territory in a small pit. To involve yourself in politics here is a dangerous game. You would do well to remember that. Kitties are having another face-off. Is this just an interactable thing that they do? Alright, so let's take this over to this one. Ah, I didn't come in here last time. Elise. It's bad enough when a merchant's wares fall off the cart. Have no doubt that it's far worse when that cart is an airship. Elise? Is that her name is Elise? I want to say Alize. It's not Alize. And there's gates. The best laid plans. Cleo, can cannot help but frown as she reads over her work. You have the look of someone in need of a task. Well, it just so happens I am looking for a helping hand. One of our delivery airships is under repairs, and we're in the midst of preparing a test flight. Ensuring a safe flight path is of the utmost importance, and I need someone to take this flight path to Shankmanard at the Athenaeum Astrologicum. I would be ever grateful if you could take it to him. We cannot afford for anything to go awry with this test. Please see this plan to Shankmanard immediately. You will find him at the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Okay. Greetings and welcome to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Might I ask what drew you here to this place of learning? Airship flight plan. A slip of parchment documenting plans for an airship test flight. A missive from Miss Cleo. Another test flight, I see, and it leaves us pressed for time. Our knowledge of the dragon's hunting cycles indicates they will be quite active around this time. I need not tell you what will happen should any of our airships encounter them. That is why our astrologians must interpret the stars for signs of divine activity before airships are permitted to leave. But delaying this shipment would have great repercussions. Our only option is to hasten repairs on the airship. Pray speak with Fromelon at the Sky Steel Manufactory and see if there is aught he can do. Alright. So then we're gonna go off to the Crozier. For this one. What's this? Get an onion? Habanerian onion? A pungent, tear-inducing vegetable that thrives in the alkali sands of Near Eastern Daphnair. It is a favorite amongst chocobos. Matthew is looking for an adventurer who is not afraid of a little hard work. What's this? Looking for a bit of work, are we? You don't look to be one strapped for coin, but I never turn away anyone looking to make an honest go. Would you mind taking a sack of chocobo fodder down to the Holy See Stables and Foundation? A stable master, Sevilla, is expecting a delivery. She paid me up front, but fear not. That was merely for the fodder. There's still a delivery charge, and you are welcome to it if you take the fodder down there for me. Great. I wouldn't dream of denying willing volunteers the chance to make a few gil. Any payment offered upon delivery is yours to keep. Okay. Got the fodder. Let's deliver the fodder first. Welcome to the Holy Stables. What can I do for you? Chocobo fodder, a mixture of chopped fresh greens and hay for delivery to the Holy Stables. Oh, the fodder. Splendid. The chocobos are in for a treat. We specialize in the breeding and training of cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. They're put through an admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo of the finest stock can endure it. That's why my assistant and I... Oh, wait a second. Where is my assistant? No doubt he's run off to the Light Feather Proving Grounds again. Would you be a dear and go get him for me? And tell him to expect chocobo fodder for breakfast if he doesn't hurry. I'd wager a month of his pay he's spectating at the Light Feather Proving Grounds. Could you call him back here? We have work to do. We'll do. Hi there. I won't be going to you yet. Hasten repairs of the airship. Easier said than done, my friend. We primarily oversee the production of dragon-slaying weapons such as ballistas and bertha cannons under orders from House Halinair. The magitech utilized in these airships is most certainly not within our regular field of expertise. It is no simple matter to rush anything. But I suppose if we are to contend with the Horde, it cannot be helped. Tell Cleo we will do what we can. Well, I'm not sure how we'll manage it. Diverting more of our men to work on the repairs should satisfy Cleo's flight schedule. Please inform her we will finish as quickly as we're able. Okay, let's just check the map here. Is there any... There's one over here. What's this? Levies of Ishgard? Do that one as well. And you got a couple down here. Alright. Let's go. Let's do the levy one first here. Beg your pardon, but you are Mr. Stardust, I presume? Just a woman I was hoping to see. It so happens I have a proposition for you. You see, in accordance with the Lord Commander's orders, we have established a new system similar to the one administered by the Adventurers Guilds of Eorzea. We are to document the petitions of the people and distribute them to motivated individuals like yourself. Were you to assist us with these levies, madam, we would be most grateful, and we would compensate you accordingly. We now undertake temple levies by speaking with Eloin. In addition to normal levy quests, which require 1 level allowance to accept, there are also large-scale levy quests, which require 10. These quests will require more effort, but yield richer rewards. Alright, so we just have that unlocked. Good. I don't know if I'll ever participate in them, but at least I just do quests to unlock things. Again, there's just a lot to do in this game. What's this? Tinker's Calm? I don't usually use potions or tonics. Remembering Ishgard. This fury-fearing Elizin has a story to tell. I take it by your garb you are not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite the spectacle. It is a place rich with history, a story for every brick that paves our streets or frames our hearths and homes. There is much to learn of Ishgard, and I suppose that I can teach you a thing or two, if you care to listen to this old man's tales. Pray meet me at St. Raynet's Forum. I'm all for history. If it's interesting. Let me unlock these other ones. Is it over here? Oh, it's up there. Cold days, colder nights. Bricked is looking to keep warm tonight. Excuse me, miss. Do you have any spare wood for a fire? Small bundle, or even a few twigs would do. Of course not, as if a bundle of sticks could warm the hands of so many. The dragons have left, Foundation in shambles. Countless men and women are without shelter, the bitter cold of death breathing down their necks. I fear some may not even live through the night. I implore you, please speak with Fancanet at the congregation. Tell him we must have firewood for the citizens here in the broom. Fancanet would not turn his back on us. Please speak with him and see if there is any firewood to spare. Something up here. Where's Tataru? There's Tataru! Hi, little babe! This is so cute. You know, I think waiting tables rather suits me. I get to meet all sorts of interesting people, and to top it all off, they pay me to do it. No, don't go getting the wrong idea. This is purely for our benefit. I'm learning all about Ishgard, and all proceeds are going right into the Science's coffers. You're doing good. You're doing good. Drinking the pain away. Gabrielante is never one to leave a patron fallen in the dumps. Hey, you there. Would you mind taking this bottle of mulled wine to the gentleman downstairs? He's a regular around here, and a rather affable one at that. But for a recent lack of employment, he's been looking to get deep in the cups. Thought I'd treat him to a mug of this today and keep a bit of weight in his coin purse. A small gesture, I know, but he'll appreciate it. And between you and me, I think he could use a sympathetic ear right about now. How did this happen? I feel as if I'm trapped within some waking nightmare. Mulled wine. Sour red cooked with various spices and citrus rinds over a low flame so as to preserve the alcoholic content. What was this? No doubt from Giberlant, that admirable bastard. Just what I need to drown my troubles. I was a knight in the service of a proud noble family. That is, until my dear lady was accused of heresy. Everything changed after that. Their prestige, their pedigree, everything was stripped away, including me. They say drinking is merely a pause from thinking. Would that I could take from a bottomless mug. Nay, the only thing that stands to wash away is my dignity. Rather than play the drunk fool, I would like to make a gift of this to my lord. Surely this pain I bear is nothing next to his, completely unaware that his wife had committed such heinous crimes. He is a good man, he deserves better, but this is all I can offer him now. I am loath to impose upon your kindness further, but could you take this to him in my place? To let him see me in my current state would be disgraceful. Imagine he is still at the airship landing in the Pillars. My lord is likely at the airship landing, but I fear it will not be long before he departs. Please hurry. Let's head back up. Yes, is there aught I can help you with? Need some firewood. I see. I am hardly blind to the plight of my people, but firewood is something of a commodity these days. I cannot hand it out freely as I might otherwise. However, I may have a solution. During the most recent Dravanian assault, a number of buildings were destroyed. I thought it a grave misfortune, but there may yet be a silver lining. The timber we've collected from those buildings is unfit for reconstruction. You may take as much as you like to the broom. The deconstruction of those buildings is a travesty beyond measure, but perhaps we can yet make something out of a bad situation. Take as much of the wood to the broom as you feel is necessary. Back to the broom. Ow. Oh, did I just land on Tataru? I'm so sorry. Did Vane consent to aid us? Was there any wood to spare? My word, I know not what to say. How did he amass such quantities? No matter. Go and distribute this to the people down below. We must do what we can before this coal claims any more lives. Hurry down below and hand out as much as you can. We must save as many as we can. Okay, down below. It's so cold. I cannot feel my hands anymore. Scrap wood. Splintered, knotted, cracked, worm-eaten, moldering. This wood is no longer suitable for aught but maintaining a fire. But for a fire. Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you. Saved one. Bah, what I wouldn't give for a bit of kindling. For me? Truly? So it's true what they say about asking and receiving. Thank you. I can bear this cold no longer. Perhaps I should. What? Firewood? Bless you, miss. Bless you. Was she about to commit suicide? You saved people. It's cold. So very cold. Firewood? Oh, Helone be praised. My, that's quite a load of timber there. Surely you don't mean to distribute that all by yourself? Why not let me handle that for you? It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Leave it to me. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Folks will be warming themselves all along these streets in no time flat. Thanks again, miss. Well, be seeing you. I do like these quests. It's like you just get to learn more of the area. You do your patron saints proud. Now then, let us take what remains somewhere safe. What? A young Elezen girl offered to ration out the rest for you? I am afraid to say you have been duped. She is a thief, and rather well known here in the Broom. She bears no ill intentions, but this is a fair deal more serious than her usual antics. These are hard times, and I understand how destitution drives one to desperation, but we cannot afford to tolerate her selfish actions. Not now. I pray no one shall want for warmth tonight, but we must recover the firewood, and soon. Okay, where else do we have to go? Oh, that's right. I have to go to the forum. Ah, so you've come to partake of my company, eh? Then let me start with the statue which stands before you here. This is Saint Raynet, a dragoon of great renown said to have wielded Gabolg. According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, and naught but its blood could atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast, and that would be the last time she wielded a lance. Upon exacting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. From then on, she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. I dare say there has never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history, and so the Ark of the Humble was constructed, that we should never forget her sacrifices. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of masonry adorning our streets. You will come to find figures of great esteem and respect immortalized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let us move on to Saint Valeriant's forum. I shall await you there. Gabolg. I think that's taken from Norse mythology, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the god's name, but is it Lu? There was a god who wielded a spear. This is, or rather was, the statue of Saint Valeriant, an azure dragoon of ages past who once drove off the great worm Needhog. Surely you've heard of the azure dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead Ishgard's dragoons in the fight against the Dravanian horde. But alas, much like this one, a number of statues in our fair capital have been defaced during a recent attack. Not that we could ever forget in whose name they were erected, mind you. In fact, one could say these disfigurements are like a badge of honor, earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, wouldn't you agree? History being made of history, I'd say. I'm afraid that is all I have to tell of our dear city, but that glimmer in your eye tells me you wish to know more. Pray speak with Otrenguilain at Saint Raymanon's cathedral. I have no doubt he can regale you with another tale of Ishgard's history. Okay. Oh, here we go. Proving grounds. Looking for who? Oh, the stableman. He went inside not too long ago. Yes. Let's talk to stableman. Hello there. Come for a few matches as well, I take it. Ah, have you ever seen anything so exhilarating? There is nothing in this world more majestic than the chocobo, spirited and resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion, and I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, where I never have the opportunity. Are needed at work. Sevilia's looking for me. Bugger me with a hay fork. The fodder must have arrived. The matches will have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. So I want to see a chocobo match. No, it's just easier to... I'll just run there. It's not far. He practically tripped over himself running in here not long ago. Thank you for finding him. You'll have to buckle down if he is serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder, though he's off to a good start having come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know. They've always been the steed of choice on the battlefield. The proving grounds, where you found my starry-eyed assistant, ensure they get plenty of practice. Well, I say it's practice, but it also makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. Nothing like feathers flying from 2 chocobos fluttering, almost dancing back and forth in the arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it the Light Feather Proving Grounds. And as long as its stable stands, you can be sure our chocobos will be there. I'll confess, the weather has been more than unkind to our chocobo chicks, but we have traditions and a reputation to uphold. It's basically an oversized cockfight, right? I never noticed there's someone struggling. Is someone gonna help him? Helping my dude. Don't look down. I did not notice that before. Let's go this way. Where are we going? Okay, over there. Over there. Back to the pretty cathedral. Greetings, friend. Alone's blessings be upon you. Ah, you wish to know more of Ishgard's history. 'Tis not often travelers come seeking such knowledge. The holy see of Ishgard is home to myriad patron saints, for which many places are named. In fact, this cathedral was named for the first archbishop to oversee the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. They are a testament to the unshakable will of our people, to our unity in the battle against the Javanian horde. I realize there is much of our people you do not know, and we would not force our views upon you. Rather, we ask you not to decry our pursuit of our destiny, the righteous path we walk by the grace of Helone, our truest savior. Sure, I'll take that one. I will never use it. Okay, let's see, where are we going? Over here. And then over here as well. Okay. Title strip noble? Yes, can I help you with something? Mulled wine. After all that has happened, he still thinks to put me first. Would that I could do more for him, but alas, I have lost nearly everything. My title, my land, my wife. She was accused of heresy, and I did all within my power to advocate her innocence, but in the end there was naught I could do to forestall the hand of judgment. I was a man of great station, and yet I had never felt so low, so helpless. But the Fury has spoken, and to refuse her is perhaps a greater crime than those thrust upon my beloved wife. Now, if you will excuse me, it is nearly time to... Where did he run off to? I'm terribly sorry to trouble you, but would you help me look for my son? We can ill afford to be late. Did they push her off a witch trap? Sorry. I doubt he has gone far. Please help me find him. I'm not a fan of your inquisitions. It's unfair treatment. There's no fair trial. It's back in the olden days with the witch trials, accusing innocent people and claiming that, oh, you know, tie a rock on them and push them into a lake. And if they float up, then they're, you know, working with the devil. But if they don't and they just die, well, they were innocent. Twisted thinking. Father is searching for me? Then it is time. Forgive me. Father insisted we leave immediately, but I had to see for myself. This is where they took my mother to receive Helona's judgment. He said he would fight for her, that justice would be served. But in the end, justice took my mother away from us. Perhaps if I had been stronger, I could have won the battle that my father did not. Well, I must be going. Goodbye, miss. Oh, that's right. That's the other form of judgment. It's a trial by combat. So the father just wasn't strong enough? Nah. Well, not everyone's a fighter. Oh, thank goodness. The swiftness of your report is most appreciated. The advent of the airship is truly a wonderful thing, but not without its hindrances, as you can see. They allow us to cross the ice wall blocking passage to Western Kurthus and navigate the Sea of Clouds, but Helone have mercy on the ship that should encounter dragons. That is why the Holy See has seen fit to employ machinists and astrologians in the operation of our airships. Airships are quite the innovation, but I never imagined scheduling flights could be so infuriating. Snowstorms, thunderclouds, random Javanian assaults. I swear if I have to cancel one more flight. Alright, let's go to Journey to Falcon's Nest. Foundation over here. Oh, he's in gear. I've secured Chocobo porters for the two of us. The Chocobo keep has yours. The Black Chocobo. Greetings, Mr. Stardust. I've saddled a Black Chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artwiel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a Black Chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say, you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Let's go. New map. I would not want to come here.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the Knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Say what now? I like Sub-Zero. Oh, hell no! I remember that as a kid. When I used to live in New York. No. I have the good memories of playing in the snow. But who wants to be layered up 3 layers to be outside? Aye, this is indeed an airship landing, though it doesn't get all that much use. If you've got your own black chocobo or some other means of airborne conveyance, then you may feel free to use it to return to Ishgard. That's why I was grateful. It's like my parents moved us to Florida when I was 7. So it's like I have the good memories of playing in the snow. I don't have to deal with living in it. Don't have to shovel it. Don't have to sit in a frozen ass car, waiting it to warm up to drive. Have to worry about black ice. No. Don't have to deal with that. Oh my god, there's another guy! What is with these people? Where's Spider-Man when you need him? There was once a time that Falcon's Nest was no more than a small village. Now it is a key stronghold in the defense of the Kurthus Highlands. Imagine if one of those villagers could see it now. Now I'm curious, so this area of Kurthus, the Highlands, it wasn't this cold in the past, right? So it was like just the calamity caused like a climate change or something. Striking dummies. Just gonna explore a little bit before I talk to ITBL. It was bright and sunny before. I tell you, it's been nothing but work. But when I look around and see how far we've come, and in so bloody short a time, it makes it all worthwhile. Is that shrimp? There's a free company called Shrimp. It's supposed to be shrimp. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Let me attune first. I'm glad I have my coat. Thanks again for the coat. Everything looks to be in order. Is Optimus. What do you do here? Can Keep watch for dragons and heretics. What else? You never know when the enemy might strike. It is my duty to ensure that the reconstruction of Falcon's Nest proceeds apace. To that end, our craftsmen must be able to work without fear for their safety. House Dyrdair shares this responsibility with House D'Ismal. Should our efforts come to naught, both houses will have to answer to the Holy See. What kind of place is this? Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights. Many were skilled falconers who trained their birds to track the horde. When the snows came, the garrison was forced to withdraw, along with most everyone else in the Western Highlands. But times have changed. The Holy See would have us reclaim what was lost, starting with Falcon's Nest. It won't be easy, but anything worth doing rarely is, eh? This is some tough environs to work in. I'm just here to unlock you. Lady! 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 Put on a coat. You're gonna freeze. God. So unprepared. Yes. Stay warm. What's that emote? Do I have that emote? Shiver, forget how to get it, but I bought it from the market board. Ah, okay, so I don't have it. Ah. Ishgard's proud standard flies over Falcon's Nest once more. We must see that it remains so. Oh wait, where's Artuel? Oh no wait, I think he shows up after. I can't go in, can I? No. It has been far, far too long, Lord Artuel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Bella Stardust, ward of House Breton. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Dromont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Dyrdair, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Stardust is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement, and the entirety of the Western Highlands, were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See was commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Breton are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Sir Redwald and I are discussing how to deal with the heretics in this region. In the meantime, I ask that you see to other matters. Okay, so none of these are for me. Work in progress. Sir Redwald would have you assist the craftsmen rebuilding the fortifications of Falcon's Nest. Several craftsmen in service to House D'Ismal are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Have you spoken with Roth yet? He was asking after an assistant not long ago. Get some side quests here. At first, I thought I'd be grateful for a peaceful posting, but now I'm not so sure. Granted, I'm liable to live longer here, but I could do with a touch more excitement. Yeah, just hearing the blistering wind all day must not be fun. Some weapons. Some food. It's a kitchen. Oh, you are speaking to me? Sorry, I spent so much time alone with these old papers. Really, I do wish the soldiers had done a better job of organizing their records before the calamity. What do you guys say? What you got? A night's bread? A dried plum? A chamomile tea? I don't think I got the night's bread last time, so maybe I'll get the night's bread. And I need to eat something. Let's see, what do I have? Frumenty? A tasty gruel of cracked wheat, raisins, and spices boiled in algoat milk. Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay. Mortarel grows worried about the supply stores at Falcon's Nest. You'd like to help out, would you? I suppose there is something you might be able to lend a hand with. We're rather short of foodstuffs. There are plenty of Steinbocks wandering around just outside the fortress. Please slay a few of them and bring me their meat. I say 3 should be enough for the time being. It's horrible stuff. It's tough like boot leather, and it tastes like it too. But we can't afford to be picky around here, especially not with our food stores looking the way that they do. Don't know why, but Subini has always been a favorite. I forget if she is any quest. Subini? Subini? Sobini? Just one of those random NPC that always catch your attention? Huh. Have you found any of those Steinbocks yet? Kill 3 of them and bring me their meat. You know that name, So, I think that's how you pronounce it, Sobini? I don't know why. Maybe because we were talking about K-pop earlier, but in Stray Kids there's So Changbin, and his nickname is Beanie. So Beanie. Just an interesting thought. Isn't it obvious? I'm watching for my birds. What better vantage point from which to spy our enemies than the sky? Can't go anywhere else over here. I don't think I can go in. No. One over here. No. Explore everything. Just went up here too. Stolen goods. Oriane is lost in thought. I look worried, you say? Nothing of the sort. I was simply thinking about something. The rebuilding of Falcon's Nest, in fact. The damage from the calamity, and the freezing winds it brought with it, was tremendous. Even the rats fled, driven out by the cold. With the imposter Guillaume dealt with, we can move forward with the rebuilding of the fortifications. I'm truly delighted and proud to be a part of it, but it's no simple task. The heretics' various supporters are obviously still a major concern, and the high houses still have their squabbles and their disputes with the citizenry. Frankly, there's no end to the difficulties we face. Just yesterday, some valuable supplies went missing, stolen from within this very fortress, right beneath our noses. We've no leads, and we don't have the resources to scour the highlands looking for these supplies, but if you happen to see a group of suspicious-looking fellows carrying a large crate with them, it may well be our stolen goods. Please recover them for us. Have you seen any suspicious people carrying a crate of stolen Ishgardian supplies? They both take us out into the wilderness. I'm not quite ready. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice is bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. I'm not mad, damn it. It's those bloody icicle sprites gallivanting around when no one's looking. Stand still long enough and you'll see. Alright. Let's go down here. Oh wait, can I go up? I saw someone up top. Maybe not up here? So I think they're up there. I gotta remember how to bard. Okay, oh, no. That's heal. There we go. Yeah, that was my favorite. Not bad. Not bad. It's a good warm-up. Ever since the calamity wreaked havoc on the climate, there's been no end to surveying. Though the work runs me ragged, I give thanks that I have work at all. Is there anyone else to talk to? Just over there, independent. Crush your enemies. Yes, crush my enemy. God, I could use Fat Cat here. I can't fly though. I miss flying. I can't fly. I think you have to do quests and find Aether Currents or to unlock flying. You were right, Roth. You weren't going mad. Huh, now there's a woman what looks like she's found her marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop too when she sees a task undone. Give me the guild. Okay, so we get the rainbow robe of aiming. What does this look like? Ah. So unfashionable. The first and foremost. Good help is hard to find, a sad truth that Roth knows well. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there's others out what need help same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thieramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thieramont, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. The Pike's due north of here. Just keep going and you'll see it in due time. Is there anyone else to talk to? There's a person up there. Alright, they're not falling. Gotta keep an eye out. What you got? Purchase items. Just fish bait. Sell. Oh, this is miscellaneous. What? What is this for? Just to sell? Oh, this is like chocobo food or something? Do you feed it to a chocobo? Is that what it's for? Sell that. Okay. Let me eat. What's an adventurer like you doing in a place like this? We don't get many of your kind around these parts. Take care of yourself out there, lass. If the wildlife don't get you, the cold will. Look at you in your armor. Fancy. Anyone else to talk to? I see. Look at this. Look at that. Icicles. Ugh. That's right. This is like a huge map, isn't it? Let me just take a look here. Oh dear. I don't know how I like this. After the core, after ARR, it's like you have to move through the map to be able to unlock, to be able to see everything. But this place looked nice when it was sunny and warm. I'm sure it did. Yeah. Okay. So let's move this back down here. So I want to see everything. One day, I'll tell my grandchildren about the day the Javanian horde fell upon us like an avalanche of flame, the whole sky blotted out by their black leathery wings. Okay, it's a night. You will find shelter here in Falcon's Nest, but should you run afoul of beasts out in the wastes, you are on your own. It can be annoying having to unlock the map, but you get more XP. Oh, do you? Give you XP for it. Alright, I'm not gonna use Fat Cat while I explore. Oh, these are big maps. What is that? Just trees? Oh, yeah, look at how tall that is. It's intimidating. At least you shouldn't get lost by seeing something that big. So this is like a frozen river. Oh, I see a dot. A Steinbach? I need 3 of these. Good thing my shoes have a great grip. Yes. One other one right there. No. Be cat. You are too cute. I gotta pet you. Oh? What's this? Yeah, Dragoon? Come, I shall prove to any and all the might of the Knight's Dragoon. What is this? The grim-looking fellow there in full regalia is our company's newest Knight Dragoon. Why so grim, you ask? No reason I can fathom. But now the moon-touched lad has taken to challenging all who pass by to duels. You're free to test your mettle if you wish, but where the boys' butt? What? Where the boys' butt? What? Listening? Do I need help with this? I think I'm gonna need help with this. Assistance! Assistance is needed. I'm ready, I can tell. Back off, buddy. No! I'll hit you in the butt. I'll hit you in the butt. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I need to heal. You're more powerful than I thought. Oh, I just noticed his name. And he's spiked foot. That's why. Got him now. Yay! Thanks for the help. Good, good. What's going on now? Oh, there's another one? Oh. Yeah, if I come across new fates, I want to experience them. I messed with my camera a little bit. I think that's okay. Alright. There's more. I love that jump back. Yay! We did it. We did it. Yay! That's alright. I wanted to just look out over the side. Can't see a thing. Terrifying. A deep eye. Oh, it's these things. I'm staying clear of you, you one-eyed owls. Alright, there's something over here. Is this the food supplies? Still on foodstuffs. So let's go around this way. Don't attack me. Okay, maybe I'm at a high enough level I won't get aggroed. It's a statue. Theremont? Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of his sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. My work is far from finished, but if you could shear the bristles from 3 deep eyes for me, it would be a tremendous help. I must. Yes, I must. Look at it! It's kind of cute, but why does it only have one eye? Yeah. That's fine. Gotcha. There you are. Have you the bristles? Dark bristles. Thick, deep gray bristles sheared from a wild beast. Ah, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. From on high, before you return to Falcon's Nest, Theramont has a favor to ask. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Yassador, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. You should be able to find Sir Yassador at the anvil, to the west of here. It's not on the way to Falcon's Nest, I know, but, well, I'm fairly certain that belongs to her, and since I can't leave the pike unattended. Oh, no. No, no. The Beholder. Can we defeat that with the two of us? Are you nearby? Stealing the eyelashes from you little birds. Is that what they were? No, it might be too much for just the two of us. Take some time. If you think you're gonna die, just run away. Now I'll run away too. Giving it our best shot. I know. All his little buddies. Oh, that's right. I got my own chocobo. Come out. Come out. I keep forgetting that. He got it. Took some time, but we're getting it. Yay! Yay! That was good. It was good. Damn little deep eyes. You're ruining it. Come, sweetling. We're going up this way. There? I think it's up there. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Ice-crusted bundle. A once-hot package unintentionally left by Usador to cool in the frigid highland winds. Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Caught between a pike and an anvil of my own. Oh, you're still here? Pray communicate my warmest regards to Sir Redwald, and nothing else. Like, there was a quest down below, if we can make it. And then we'll make our way back to, Falcon's Nest. Like the big guy. It's another big guy. Let's do it. Go sweeping! And go red chocobo! I don't know your chocobo's name. That's it. That's it. Yay, scary. Alright, let's head back to Falcon's Nest. Actually, that seems pretty far. Let's just, teleport. Have you found the stolen supplies? Foodstuffs, medicines, and tools intended for use in Falcon's Nest. Yes, yes, this is the very crate that was stolen. This looks very much like the heretics' handiwork. But there's something in here that shouldn't be. A feather ornament? Whatever could it mean? It looks like a type of ornament that was popular in Falcon's Nest before the Calamity. This sort of thing is of no use to us here. A mere decorative trinket, but there is someone who might be interested in it. There's a humorless old man named Segan who collects antiques from the small mountain village that used to be here at Falcon's Nest. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at something like this. Do you think you could do me a favor and take it to him? Have you taken that ornament to Segan yet? Not yet. Let's turn to the side quest first. Do you have the Steinbach meat? Steinbach haunch. When dried and smoked, lean Steinbach meat will remain unspoiled in the cold Kurthen air almost indefinitely. You have it already. Marvelous. I'm sure you are wondering what I plan to do with something so unappetizing. It's really quite simple. I'm going to leave it outside until it's frozen right through. Falcon's Nest is one of Ishgard's first lines of defense against the Javanian horde. We need to resist the dragons' fiercest onslaughts, but we also need to outlast protracted sieges. Once frozen, this meat will last a very long time. It may not taste good, but it'll keep our troops fighting when the supply lines have been cut off. Thank you for providing it. Let's take the night's bread. Don't let the troops griping deter you. Traditional Kurthen soup really is delicious. Would you like to try some yourself? After all, the proof of the soup is in the eating. Sounds delicious. Let me turn this one in over here. Actually, let me call that a cat. Up, down around the side here. Is it wolf fate? Sure. Sweetling's getting some experience. Yeah, it's over here. Do you want something? White Falcon Charm, a simple pendant crafted from a thin leather strap and a single white Highland falcon feather. Ah, you used to see these all the time before the calamity, back before Falcon's Nest ended up looking like this. This brings back some memories. You say it was left with supplies stolen by the heretics. Well, thank you in any case. Alright, I won't unlock that one yet. There's the fat chocobo, or the fat Moogle. I think I'll just complete this main quest and then call it a night. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Stardust. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artriel included. That will have to save until next time. Bye, sweetly! Alright, well there you have it for today's session. We finally did some side quests and we got to the new map here. Yes, so bitter cold. Very cold. Yes, yes. It's a big map to explore too. So, yes, see all the nooks and crannies. I'm so excited. Alright, give a like and subscribe to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!